All right, guys. Kosis now in the bottom left, in the driver's seat, because they are the king of the hill. They're going for an instant expand against instant expand. Printf in the top right. It is Blink and Blink Hunter up against Scorpion. Now, you're going to have to be very defensive and careful as the Blink player initially, in my opinion. I mean, Scorpions aren't quite Wasps. Actually, I don't know. Can you attack? A Blink's fast enough with their movement and using Blink that you can just poke and prod and pull back and shoot. I'd be a little worried about getting flanked. I think if it's half the Scorpions loop around behind and flank you, that's where you end up in big problems. And that's exactly what Kosis is doing. He doesn't want to let the Blinks pick off at him. Uh-oh. Oh, but actually, you just spawn some Scorpions. Kosis. Oh, man. Printf's like, oh, if you're going to leave your base undefended, I'll do some damage. They're both going for Starforge right now. It seems like air is very popular in this meta. And oh, my lord. It's a lot of worker snipes. I think it might be worth even throwing the Blinks away for that many, but he's not even going to have to. He's going to be killing these guys. Back at home, though, now you're going to get overwhelmed. These Blinks need to get in a corner, and they're going to try to hold. Good positioning on the Blinks to stop them getting in between here, but you're going to lose a lot of workers as well. Very hard to multitask this. So one of the things I've always said about Blinks, guys, is they seem like OP until you have to micro them in 2 or 3 places at once. And then suddenly it's really hard to get value out of them. So it looks like there's going to be a lot more worker kills for the Scorpions. I think Kosis might come out on top of that, but he definitely traded more Scorpions. 7 worker kills for 11. 4 more worker kills. No, actually, I don't know. If we look at the banks, I actually think that's better for Printf. Yeah, 4. I thought it was like 6 or 7 more workers, but only 4 more worker kills is not really worth the number of Scorpions he threw away. So I think Printf actually doing really well here, and both sides diving each other's workers. And oh, he blinks behind the worker line to limit the surface area. And notice he's focusing the workers that aren't gonna give more surface area to himself. He's only focusing the further away ones. Wow. Oh, and he's up here at the same time. Printf's just gonna win this game with the early blink, I think. Kosis is going tier 3, but so is Printf. And Printf does have Dragonfly Cat Bus up against Shade Cat Bus available. Wow, guys, Printf is looking really good in this game. Okay, this is going to be really interesting. Does he mix it? I'd mix in some Dragonflies if I was him. I think if Printf just builds a couple Dragonflies, that could be really nice. It'll force a lot of Hornets out. You can run around, kill workers, gun these guys down and that sort of stuff. You don't want to spend too much on it, though. It looks like he's saving everything for the Cat Bus right now, thinking the Cat Bus will overwhelm the Hornets. And Kosis does not run any anti-air other than Hornets. And I think if we're going to see basically a Cat Bus versus Hornet showdown. Now, a lot of worker snipes here, remember, even though you're trading a lot of Scorpions, Scorpions only cost matter, but workers mine both matter and energy. So Kosis very, very, consciously trading that there. And oh god, here comes the Shade run by. Printf, you should know he's doing this. He did it last game as well. You cannot let these Shades in your worker line. They will kill all of your income. If you don't make a Dragonfly right now, you won't have the money to do it. Oh my gosh, Printf's about to lose his entire income. Maybe he wins with the Cat Busters anyway. But look at that. Main base, every single bit of income is gone instantaneously. He's just going to go for the main. He's like, I don't care. Deal with this. He's going for the core. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of damage. It doesn't matter if you just kill the enemy core. Okay. Good decisiveness. Printf knows the win condition. He's just fighting right now. He's not actually focusing the core. I think he should focus the core. He goes back to focusing the core. And look at that. He does get the win because, of course, the Shades of the splash damage on the other side of the map are not good for sniping a building. They're just good for sniping the workers. Very nice game there for Printf. I think the early blink trades went well for him. We could see just how snowbally this game can be one way or the other. I love the choice of Kosis to dive. If Kosis only snuck 1 Shade down each side of the map, or 2 at most, like 2 on the top, 1 on the right, maybe could have done it, but 6 Shades was too big of an investment to defend that. So a big overcommitment maybe for Shade, for Kosis. Obviously a little desperate though after taking so much economic damage. All right, guys, game 2. Kosis comes in with a big change up. Kosis goes Recall, Guardian Shield, completely different deck coming in. Mortars, Assault Bots, all sorts of stuff. Advanced Blinks. We've got Predators for tier 3 anti-air. Assault Bot and Advanced Blink is legitimately a sick combo for your tier 3 ground battle, actually. That's really cool. Now, Printf, he's going to be playing, Night Beetle. Wait, is the Beetle back, guys? Beetle, they made garbage. In one of the first versions of Battle Aces, the first public beta test, Clem realized the Beetle outranged all other anti-ground units. And he basically would just go mass beetle and win every game with it. And it was unbeatable. So they nerfed the beetle into the ground. And it just became like not the best anti-air unit. And obviously not great versus ground either. But apparently the beetle's back, which is cool. Ooh, here we go. Beetle got buffed again, but it's probably still garbage. It's super slow. Ah, okay, so it's great versus small air units, but it's quite slow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's unbeatable. We appreciate dad jokes in this chat. Legion of Holtz, shout out to you, buddy. Unbeatable. Oh, very nicely done. All right, Knights against recalls. Oh, that Knight micro. Oh, Printf with some very slick micro, and that Knight did survive as well. I think that was a good trade for him again. Third base does come down here. Kosis playing the third base and now teching Starforge, but teching it a bit later. So I think Printf can get a few butterflies, run over, snipe this base, and get an easy advantage. And that's exactly what he does. 6 butterflies, big commitment, guys. Butterflies do big anti-big damage, big anti-building damage. They only shoot ground. They're not that fast. They're very fragile. But remember, the way the Guardian Shield works, it does bonus damage to tier 1 units, core units. It only does 100 damage a shot to these guys. It'll take 6 or 7 shots to kill them. Or, sorry, 12 shots something. It's way too many. And remember, it always attacks the closest thing, so you can just micro away. Dude, he's going to go for the double snipe. Is that too greedy? No way he gets a double base snipe. Oh, Printf. Oh, he said, look, if you've got Guardian Shield, no tier 1 anti-air unit, butterfly base snipes are the thing. And this has been one of the biggest things we've seen to abuse players in the Guardian Shield meta, guys, is if you play Guardian Shield and you rely on it, it's good against tier 1 mass units. It's not a great anti-air helper. That's one of the weaknesses. Now, he does lose 2 of his butterflies. He sends a second single one split off to try and run by that base later on, which I think is a great call. But look at this. Kosis does have an airship in position. Here come the Beetles. They are slow. Oh, I miss the Beetles, guys. So cute. They look like their graphics have changed as well significantly, right, guys? I know the Scorpion graphic changed, but the Beetles, like, look so different. I'm not crazy, yeah? It's funny. I don't think Kosis is that behind, surprisingly. Oh, Bandana, really? I feel like Kosis is dead, but I could be wrong. Artillery and Locusts now kicking in with the advanced Starforge for Printf. Whereas it's going to be Foundry, trying to go into Mortar for Kosis. I think Kosis is definitely in a hard spot. I mean, airships can defend you from, like, the Locusts and whatnot and the Butterflies, but can you beat just a ground push of Beetle Artillery? Artillery, guys, these little lumbering boys, guys, they're kind of like just a more mobile Mortar. I don't think they have quite the same range. I do like the way they lumber around, man. They just look so funny. They just... I don't know if lumbering is the right word. It's more like a hop. It's a lumbering hop. A hop, a skip, and an artillery on your face. And what are we going to do to deal with it? We need these mortars out to try and zone them. Oh, man. Printf playing on 2 base. Chat says, I'm surprised Printf didn't take a third. This is Printf, guys. He never expands in StarCraft despite playing for 15 years. His whole rule is 1 base or die trying. Dude, those airships just got obliterated by those Beetles. Dude, Beetles are not fast, but if you run in range of them, holy shizzle fizz, they got absolutely diddled, distracted, destroyed. Diddled is not the right word. That's a bad word. No, they got destroyed, though. They did get absolutely destroyed. Cool, Printf showing some cool styles and interesting deck change from both sides. Guys, Printf gets the 2-0. Very well played.